Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about everybody's favorite that you love to hate, Tesla. Well, as a new how about to say subscriber, as a new investor in Tesla myself, a little over under 6 months post trade. Post what have you split. This is all I gotta say. If you're an investor in Tesla or a new investor in Tesla and this is bothering you, and I know it's unsettling, you got to understand three things. We have a lot of market uncertainty. Tesla counts as a growth stock to some people. In times like this, economic times, growth stocks are the first one to what? Fall. That's one thing. Another thing is this. You got a lot of doubt. When a lot of these companies start to fall like this, and they were behemoths when we're in the bull run, you get all kind of craziness, all kind of crazy allegations, all kind of different people that were investors when they were on the bandwagon when everything was going right, are starting to drop off. Everybody has a breaking point, guys. And the third thing is, well, getting back to that, everybody has a breaking point. And what I mean by that is, some people are like, oh, if it gets to $100, I'll jump off. Oh, if it gets here, I'll jump off. Oh, if I lose this much percent of the stock, I'm going to cut my losses and jump off. A lot of times, guys, investing is not for everybody. And, if you don't have the stomach for the ups and downs, you might want to pick something else. But the bottom line is this. This too shall pass over time. This is not the only company going through this. This is not the only auto company going through this. This is not the first or last time this will happen. Now, granted, these are some really big hills we on this roller coaster ride with, but things are what they are. It's nothing I can do or you can do, and a lot of times ain't nothing Elon can do. Now, getting back to it, today the stock has went down. Last time I checked it earlier, it had went down all the way to over 14% in one day. I think they said that's like the worst trading performance of Tesla ever in one day. Now, after market close, we're sitting at $108.10, and it's down $15.08, which is 12.24% at market close. Now, it fell 12.24% today, right? And the reason why it took me a long time to make this video is I had to sit around. I wanted to see what happened at market close, because when I had last looked, it was at over 14% down. Now, you remember, this is the first regular trading day of the new year, 2023. And I told you guys before that things are going to be really crazy and unpredictable. This is just a carryover of last month. It ain't even got good yet. Will Tesla fall below $100? Oh, definitely it will. And this is why. Reason why I say it's going to fall, their numbers on production came out. Production and delivery, supposedly, right? If you look at the delivery numbers, what did they miss it by? Like 3%? And it was just estimates. Okay, we're going to deliver this amount. Okay, we fall short. Anything can happen in the fall short. This is like one of those things where, earnings reports fall short and people jump ship, forgetting that the company is good. Same thing here. Hey, we didn't deliver the amount of vehicles we thought we were going to do. But listen, look at everything. Economic downturn. Elon Musk acting crazy over there at Twitter. A lot of investors don't know, he's not relaying any information to investors. He's selling all of this stock to pay for Twitter. Investors are uncertain. The COVID thing, he shut down the warehouse last month. The production in the warehouse. You're going to have numbers like that. It's like sometimes so much news comes out, or we get so fanatical about a person, we forget all of the stuff, that has got us invested in the company, got us wanting to invest in the company, and then all of a sudden, as soon as something crazy happens, it falls off. I'll give you a perfect example. I'm sitting here earlier today, right? And in fact, I tell you this, have you noticed that you see a lot of negative news about Tesla all of a sudden? Elon Musk don't tell everybody everything at any given time. Now, granted, his dumbass be on social media and Twitter saying stupid stuff he shouldn't, he ain't got no business talking about. That's irrelevant to building his brand. But, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't say a lot of things that, a lot of the main questions a lot of investors holding the stock are wondering. What's going on with the stock, Elon? What are you going to do about, how are you feeling about this situation, Elon? Ensure us something, give us some confidence about Tesla. Leave Twitter alone or whatever. Elon say what he want to say and do what he want to do. And you get a lot of uncertainty. People jump off. Tesla is not good for a beginning investor but it attracts the most investors that are beginners because Tesla made a lot of people rich in the past. A lot of young kids jumped into Tesla, kept the stocks, blew up. A lot of YouTubers are rich now off of Tesla. And Tesla is the most talked about stock on YouTube, right? A lot of people get caught on to it. And some people, they buy Tesla and say, hey, well, I like Tesla, I like the brand, it's worth investing. Those are a lot of the people right now that are jumping off the stock because they're not really investors. Then another thing is this, listen. They, as far as the stock dropping and all that stuff, let me just say this. They said they lost, I saw this today, they said he lost $300 billion. Tesla lost $300 billion in market cap value in December alone. Now me, as an investor, seeing that, it's not even down. The bottom line is this, Tesla's not even down to where the true evaluation of what a lot of people say it should be. Some people tell you it's $70. Some people tell you $50. We're sitting at $108 and this thing is going to keep falling. Don't worry about it getting to $100. It will get there. It might be by the end of this week or by the end of next week. You know what I mean? But this thing is going to fall. And the reason why, this is why I'm saying it's going to fall. All the negative news, they're saying all kind of crazy stuff about Tesla. Oh, this might be it for Tesla. Tesla's falling too fast. It'll never regain itself. Listen. Somebody said earlier on CNBC, oh, well, I heard a lot of people are getting buyer's remorse because they're not technically savvy enough. They'll buy the Tesla and then they get caught up in the interface and don't know how to work it. And now they're sorry they brought it. That's BS. I call BS on that. You're going to buy a $70-something thousand car and then just try to figure it out while you at the dealership? Come on, man. Come on. When you test drive a Tesla or when you look at a Tesla and all this other stuff, people do research. Not everybody just go and buy a Tesla because it's a high-end item. So the people that go and buy them $70,000 cars know what they're looking for. And they figured out, they do their research. So that's game. But listen, like I said, you're going to hear a lot of negative comments and news out there. But guys, listen. They still broke records. Various records. Finance records. You know what I'm saying? In their company. Performance records. They still broke records. Now, granted, they haven't had any new items. Now, the Tesla truck just came out. The semi. They ain't had no new products to introduce since 2020. Right? Cybertruck coming next year. I think that's very small amount of what's going on with the price. I think the price right now is predicated on, part of it was what happened with COVID. And I think that's the biggest hang up. And whether they get a CEO at Twitter or not. That's the biggest thing. Guys, listen, it's nothing we can do. We can sit back and watch. I think this stock is going to get $70. I think it's going to get to $70. But this is my plans. I'm going to wait a couple more weeks. We got the earnings call coming out. Remember, we still got at least 1 or 2 more rate hikes. Interest rate hikes. Fed is hawkish. This is the perfect storm for anybody that wants to invest in Tesla. Especially if you just brought in now or whatever, and you're uncertain from what you've seen today. Just wait a minute. Stock is going to keep going down. Me, I'm going to continue the dollar cost average. From where I'm at and my cost basis in Tesla, I'm comfortable where I'm at. A lot of people might say, oh, okay, we listen to this thing's going to fall to $99. Fall below $100. I'm very, very itching or edgy. Not edgy. I'm very, very anxious with it. So I don't know if I want to buy in a little bit more at $100, which I probably will, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm trying to hold off until these earnings reports come, because you're gonna get the double whammy. Now you got the production issues. All of a sudden it's a production issue. Delivery issues and all that stuff, right? Compounding. It's a lot of weight, forcing the stock down. Tesla's still a good company. A lot of people that are selling out of this stock, there's a lot of people trying to buy into it too. That's why you'll see the fluctuation. And then the last few days, it's been going up slowly, percent by day. People are dying to get back into this stock. People are dying. So just be patient. Be patient. I'm telling you. We get the next Fed rate hike. And then, like I said earlier, these earning reports, middle of this month, near the end of this month, I think that's when the hammer's going to drop. All this negative news, compounding. And you remember, these people that are on TV, these talking heads, a lot of them hold this stock. You know, and remember, the market is fear and greed. Fear and greed motivate the market. They're spreading a lot of fear right now. I guarantee you, we get a bad earnings report, and I think we might have a earnings miss. We might have an earnings miss, and it might be slight. I mean, any number off of what it's supposed to be estimated, you watch the stock. People are waiting. It's going to fall. A bunch of bad news to make small retail investors sell it, to make the stock go down, so these bigger whales can come in, swoop it, and buy it, and you're going to miss the turnaround. Remember, this is a hot stock. A lot of people like this stock, and they are waiting. That's why I'm debating on whether I'm going to buy it at $100 in case we get a turnaround and I miss it. But I know it's going to go down. It's definitely going to go down. But listen, do not rush. Do not, think you got to buy everything in it. Listen, we early into this thing. The rate hikes still are going up. We're at 7% inflation. We haven't got the inflation down. That's another thing. This stock is going to fall. Today, look, you've seen Apple coming down. Like I said, between January and April, all hell is going to break loose. And that's just the beginning of it. You are going to have some banging stocks, some bangers fall right in your lap. Get your money right. Get your cash set up. Have your watch list and watch your watch list. Be ready. But I'm telling you, right now, I'm excited about this. You know, a lot of people are running from it. I'm running to it. Sorry about that. Guys, don't get discouraged. This is normal long-term investing. Whether you buying now, you buying it. If you're going to buy and hold forever, buy and hold forever. This is not stock advice. I'm just a regular guy on YouTube. Have to say that. You know, I don't want nobody saying, hey, Stock Market Steve told me to buy this stock. But listen, all I can do is tell you about my journey. I am cooler than a fan. I'm not worrying about this because I understand it. Cause and effect is right in front of our face. There's nothing that's not transparent. Either you can stick with this or you don't. I am very anxious to see this thing fall below $100. And hopefully what I predict might come true. It falls to $80, $70. Oh my God, if it does that, it's going down. I mean, $100 is good for me. And I'm ready for it. But we'll see how this thing goes. But as always, guys, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. I know I feel like I'm going in a rush, but I'm supposed to be in a meeting on another conference call with a new client, and I got about 5 more minutes to go. But guys, listen, I appreciate you spending the time with me. I'll see you in the next video. As always, support this channel. It's 2023. Let's keep the subscriber count going. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.